may have come across many objects in daily life which are round in shape, such as wheels of a vehicle, bangles, dials of mini clocks, coins of denomination like 50 paisa, rupees 1 rupee coin and 5 rupee coin, etc., button of shirt, etc. In a clock, you might have observed that second hand goes round the dial of the clock rapidly and the tip moves in a round path. So, the path traced by the tip of the second hand is called as circle. So, how will you define circle? Circle is a collection of all points in a plane which are at a constant distance from a fixed point. That means if you take a fixed point, that fixed point is usually called as center of the circle, and if you measure equal distance from this point in all direction, for example, I took this point, I took 4 centimeter from this point, in all direction I am going to take, so I am getting like this, I am measuring 4 centimeter from this point O and I am putting the dots. After that, if you join these dots, you will get a circle. So circle is a collection of all points in a plane which are at constant distance from the fixed point, and this constant distance we call as radius of the circle. The constant distance is called as radius of the circle and the fixed point is called as center of the circle. Next, a circle divides the plane on which it lies into 3 parts. They are inside the circle, which is also called interior of the circle. Then we have the circle, so this is the interior of the circle. Then we have the circle, and outside the circle, which is also called as exterior of the circle. Outside the circle is exterior of the circle, inside the circle is interior of the circle, and this boundary, this is the circle. So the circle and its interior make up circular region. The circle and the interior make up circular region. So a circle divides the plane into 3 parts. One is interior, second one is circle, and the third one is exterior. So just now we have seen that a circle is a collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane. This fixed point is called as center of the circle. So O is the center of the circle, and the line segment joining the center and any point on the circle, that is called as radius. So I can say OA is radius, or if OB is also radius, OC is also radius. So the line segment joining the center and any point on the circle, that is called as radius. So I have OA, OB, here OB, OC, all these are radius of the circle. Again, the next term, so this is the radius of the circle. Next term is chord of the circle, line segment joining any 2 points on the circle. For example, E and F, any 2 points on the circle, that is called as chord of the circle. Line segment joining center and any point is radius, whereas line segment joining any 2 points on the circle is also called as chord of the circle. Here BC is also chord of the circle because those 2 points are lying on the circle, and the line segment joining those 2 points on the circle, that is called as chord of the circle. Then you might have heard about the word diameter. The diameter is also a chord of the circle, but that chord which passes through center of the circle, that is called as diameter of the circle. So here BC is the diameter of the circle. Diameter is the longest chord of the circle, and the chord which passes through center of the circle, this chord is not passing through center of the circle. The chord EF is not passing through center of the circle. So EF is not the diameter. BC is a chord of the circle because it joins any 2 points on the circle, and that chord which passes through center of the circle has got a special name, that is called as diameter. So BC is the diameter of the circle. Now The relationship between diameter and radius, so BC is the diameter. The relationship between diameter and radius is diameter is twice the radius, or radius is half of diameter. And for a circle, you can draw infinite number of radius. I can draw like this also. I can draw infinite number of radius, infinite number of diameters. You can draw infinite number of diameters, infinite number of chord. But the length of the radius for one circle, it will remain same. If you measure this distance, it will be 4 centimeter. Any radius you draw, it will remain same. It will be of 4 centimeter, and the length of the diameter will remain same. For one circle, the length of the diameter, radius will remain same, but you can draw infinite number of radius, diameter and chord to a circle. Next, we have the term arc. So the piece of circle between 2 points, that is called as arc. Piece of circle between 2 points. So this is one arc and this is another arc. So you can see here there are two pieces. One is a small piece, the other one is longer one. So the smaller one or the shorter one we call as minor arc, and the longer one we call as major arc. So the minor arc is usually denoted by like this. So this will denote as, minor arc is denoted as arc symbol and PQ, and the major arc is usually denoted like this, PRQ, where arc can be any point on this arc. Arc can be some point on this arc between P and Q. So unless otherwise treated, the arc between, arc PQ means it will be minor arc, and if it is like this, PRQ means it will be major arc. And if P and Q are ends of diameter, suppose the points are here, P and Q are ends of the diameter, then we can see that both the arcs will be equal. Then we call each as a semicircle. So a piece of circle between 2 points is called as arc. So the smaller one is minor arc and the longer one is major arc. And if PQ are ends of the diameter, it divides the circle into exactly 2 parts. So each arc we call as semicircle. Again, the length of the complete circle is called as circumference. The length of the complete circle, that means if you take a thread, keep along this boundary of the circle, and if you measure it, that will give you circumference of the circle, otherwise called as perimeter of the circle. So length of the complete circle is called as circumference. Next part of the circle is segment and sector. So the region between the chord and either of its arc is called as segment of the circle. You can see a arc here. The region between the arc and this chord, that is called as segment of the circle. Now we have two segments. One is major segment and the other is minor segment. So the region between the chord and the minor arc is called as minor segment, and the region between the chord and the major arc is called as major segment. Next we have sector. So the region between arc and the two radii joining the center to the end points of this arc, that is called as sector. So center and the region between the arc and the two radii, that is called as sector. Here also we have two sectors, one is minor sector and other is major sector. And when two arcs are equal, we will get each will be a semicircle, that already we have seen. So this is major segment and sector. Region enclosed between the chord and the arc, that is called as segment. Region enclosed between the radii and the arc, that is called as sector. So these are the terms related with circle. First is center. Fixed point is called as center of the circle. Line segment joining center and any point is called as radius. Line segment joining any 2 points is called as chord. The chord which passes through center is called as diameter. Piece of circle is called as arc. Length of complete circle is called as circumference. And the region between chord and arc is called as segment. Region between arc and two radii is called as sector. So next we will do exercise 10.1. The center of the circle lies in dash of the circle. We know center of the circle lies inside the circle or interior of the circle. The point whose distance from the center of the circle is greater than its radius will lie exterior of the circle. It is exterior of the circle. Longest chord of a circle is the diameter of the circle. Diameter. Again, an arc is a dash when its ends are ends of the diameter. Arc will become semicircle when its ends are ends of the diameter. Segment of a circle is the region between arc and dash of the circle. Segment means region between arc and the chord of the circle. Circle divides the plane on which it lies into three parts. We know interior, exterior and the circle itself. Next is true or false. The line segment joining the center to any point on the circle is the radius of the circle. So it is true. A circle has only finite number of equal chords. It is false. If a circle is divided into three equal parts, each is a major arc, that is false because each will be a minor arc. You can divide the circle into three parts and you can see a chord of a circle which is twice as long as its radius is diameter of the circle. So that is true. Again, sector is the region between chord and the corresponding arc. That is false. It is the region between radius and the corresponding arc. Again, circle is a plane figure. That is true because it is drawn on the surface. So in this video we have seen what is circle and the terms related with circle. Thank you for watching my video.